some sunscreen. Anyways, beautiful day, sun's shining, the church bells are ringing, and a lot of cars out on the road. It's pretty good. It's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good, wonderful, sunny day here in New York. Me personally, I don't like New York too much, but still, it's a fair, decent day. Walking over to get some supplies for the clan, you know. Can't tell if that's a dragonfly or if it's a bee. Either way, I should stay away from it. That's gas. That's disgusting. Anyways. I just found out that the Undertaker hates cucumbers. Like, no joke. I think I told some of you guys a story during the last stream, but no. So the Undertaker has a dislike for cucumbers, and I don't know what to tell him. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, story goes, in his own words, he came home and there was like this bowl of cucumbers, and so it was like a bowl of cucumbers soaking in vinegar, and it was like according to what I heard from my mom, it was an old wives' tale, right? Like, you ate vinegars, basically that's pickles. Like, you ate pickles, you're gonna lose weight. Yeah, nah, it didn't work. But anyways, he ate this whole thing of cucumbers soaking in vinegar, and his mom's like, "You had enough, right?" And then next thing you know, he's in the bathroom or whatever, he's puking his guts out and shit. And yeah, he's just going downtown on his guts, right? Puking and everything. Now, anyways, that's not the point. A couple years later, he still doesn't like him. Like, he'll go to a suit, like, he just doesn't like him. Like, he doesn't have an irrational fear of them, like these people on like those show where people are like afraid of tinfoil or olives. Like, bring out the olives now, right? But anyways, just gotta say, it's pretty hilarious. So anyways, a couple years later, right, he gets so back then they had pagers, which I wish we still had now. Give me an excuse to use a payphone. But then again, there aren't no payphones around anymore. I think I remember seeing one at some point, but it's probably the last time I saw a payphone. So anyways, he gets a page from one of his buddies. He's like, "Hey, we ordered some food. You want to come down here and eat it?" So he gets back he finds a payphone so that way he can call his buddies up, right? And he's like, he gets back to the hotel room, right? That's a monster, man. So he gets back to the hotel room, and all of a sudden he's looking at people and he's like, "All right, which one of you did it?" And he's like, and then his manager, his Paul Bearer, he's like, "I don't know what you talking about." And there was another wrestler staying with them in a hotel room who was like, what are you talking about?" And then the Undertaker's like, "Look, I know one of you put cucumbers in my food because it came while he was gone, right?" So he's looking at what people are eating, right? He sees his manager Paul. He's eating a salad. You know, he's like, "Okay, a salad. All right, salad." And then all of a sudden, that's a big ass truck. Anyways, so he's eating a salad, you know, and people know, he's eating a salad. He's like, okay, salad. What's next? And then he looks at his buddy, right, who's a wrestler. He was just staying in a hotel room with him. And then he's over there, right? And then he's checking the burger, right? He makes sure he didn't put anything in the burger. So anyways, he's going through the burger, he's eating it, he's dipping his fries in the ketchup. And next thing you know, he takes a sip from his iced tea. He looks in the glass, he's like, it was like one of those eye-widening moments, like, right? But anyways, damn, it's sunny outside. But so anyways, he's doing this thing, right? He did like that wide-opening thing. He spits it out. He's like, and then all of a sudden, his manager Paul Berry's like, "What in the hell are you doing?" He's like, "All right, spill it. Which one of you fucking put crap, like the cucumbers in my iced tea?" And then all of a sudden his buddy's like, why are you looking at me? So anyways, he's looking at Paul because he knows he had salad, right? And he's looking at them, he's like, all right, which one of you MFers did it? And his friend, the wrestler who was staying with him, he's like, I would never. Because you know not to fuck with him, right? But anyways, so he's going in, he looks at Paul, he's like, was it you? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he immediately narrowed it down to Paul Bearer, his manager, and he's like, because he had the salad, right? So anyways, so what else? What did I remember from the story? So he's like, okay, you want to be funny? Let's be funny. So they're in a car and they're on the road, right? And how this would work, they would take turns driving in the day and then one of them drives at night, right? So anyways, they then proceed to go on the road, right? And then all of a sudden Paul's like, hey, pull over, I gotta pee. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure, as soon as I see one, we'll pull right over. And he sees a gas station and he's messing with the radio because he knows there's an exit coming up, right? And then he misses it. And he's like, why'd you miss it? And he's like, oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Did I miss that? I'm so sorry. Sorry, next one I see it, I'm gonna turn, all right? And all right, well hurry up, I gotta pee. Then all of a sudden, he sees another exit. He's like, pull here, and he's pointing this way. And the Undertaker's pointing like, what, right here? God damn you! I need a pee. So he's just sitting there. Poor Paul. He's just sitting there. He's withering away, and all the while, like, you know, he's just freaking sitting there. He's got his legs shriveled up and everything, and then all of a sudden he's just praying he doesn't piss, and then all of a sudden there's like a gas station right there, and he's like, pull here, damn it, and then he makes a hard turn right. So anyways, then he all of a sudden he pisses himself, like, not even joking, he pisses himself. It's crazy. And then he comes out, he's at the gas station, he's filling up, the Undertaker's filling the car up with gas and everything, right? And so then all of a sudden he walks out with like this piss stain, and he was wearing like light colored jeans, and he looks and he's like, Paul? And he's like, what? like cucumbers. And then he gives him a dirty look, right? He's like, damn you to hell. So, it's crazy. So, alright, well, I made it to my destination, so, put the stream back up and so in the meantime, see ya.